The city of Plymouth is doing something different. It has a new job posting that's unique to the Twin Cities Metro. As Corey Bork reports, the new role will help promote the city in a way that has not been done before.
To residents of Plymouth, the city is known for its thriving jobs base, highly rated schools, and city-owned amenities.
It's all coming together.
But now it's doing something to share its story with those outside the city.
It is a really exciting opportunity for a city, and it's a very unique way of going about doing it.
Plymouth plans to hire a destination marketing coordinator.
It is uncommon, kind of across the metro.
Plymouth Parks and Recreation Director Jennifer Tomlinson says drawing visitors to the city adds up to big business, like the USA Hockey High School Championships held last year at Plymouth Ice Center.
Over the course of 3 days, we generated an additional $1.5 million in economic impact to surrounding businesses, restaurants, and hotels. So this is really a way to build upon that success.
Other local suburbs are trying to boost visitor dollars too. In Maple Grove, a marketing nonprofit was started last year to drive up visitors. That will come this winter in the form of a new ice castle attraction.
For Plymouth, it's expanding on the idea that the city is not just a great place to live, but a great place to visit.
And that includes the possibility of new events.
We are looking at bringing in different musical acts for our summer concert series.
And new events could ultimately help the city make good on future goals.
To really lay the foundation for economic investment in our future new downtown.
In Plymouth, Corey Bork, CCX News.
The new job is funded by the city's lodging tax. The deadline to apply is November 19th. We'll post a link at ccxmedia.org. A Brooklyn Park teenager is now facing felony charges after a double homicide on Halloween in Brooklyn Park. 16-year-old Jaqual Sims Miller was charged with 2 counts of aiding and abetting second-degree murder. 2 16-year-old cousins were shot on Halloween night near 73rd and Zane. Dirie Muhammad died at the scene of the shooting. The other, Shardid Farah, died days later in the hospital. According to court records, Sims Miller and Muhammad met to exchange a handgun. Sims Miller admitted to shooting one of the victims and fleeing the scene. Meanwhile, Brooklyn Park police are investigating a robbery at a pizza restaurant. Police say 2 people entered Godfather's Pizza Wednesday night and indicated they had a gun. The robbers made off with money from the store's cash register and left on foot. A police canine search was unsuccessful. As of Thursday afternoon, no arrests had been made. The Golden Valley City Council held off approving a beekeeping ordinance this week, but the city moved ahead with an ordinance that allows temporary goat grazing. Goats eat invasive plants and shrubs like buckthorn. Property owners in Golden Valley can apply for a permit to temporarily have goats graze on their property to clear away buckthorn. Meanwhile, the council was against an ordinance to allow urban beekeeping. Several residents have expressed interest, but council members said that they were concerned domesticated bees might harm native pollinators.
My fear of, of allowing honeybees would crowd out would be a battle between domesticated and native species. And the science is inconclusive.
The Golden Valley City Council plans to reconsider beekeeping when there's more research on the effect of domesticated bees. A new state law that went into effect this year gives all K-12 students free lunch and breakfast, regardless of family income. The law is a huge benefit for many, but as Sarah Allen reports, it's also creating challenges.
The Wayzata High School kitchen serves between 2,700 to 2,800 lunches daily to its hungry student body. Marla Stahl is among those who help serve the students.
It has been quite the challenge.
Stahl has seen the number of meals dished up grow at Wayzata as more families benefit from free lunches.
Our lunch has gone up about 20% for participation.
The Robbinsdale School District has seen its lunch participation grow too, up 18% since the start of school.
Having more kids eat with us is not a problem. We love that.
But what has become a problem is getting kids through the lunch line in a timely manner.
We have been seeing some things like longer lunch lines. Kids are waiting a little bit longer for their meals.
School officials say this is a concern among students, parents, and staff. leading staff to cook up solutions to cut down on long lunch lines.
We have been pre-cupping or pre-voting some of those items, so it's eliminating the self-serve and they can grab it and go.
Condensing school menus, staggering class arrival times to lunchrooms, and changing utensils used for serving food are other changes schools are trying.
Using a larger scoop for things like mandarin oranges so that they can just take one scoop and keep moving down the line. So really thinking down to the micro level of when students are selecting foods, like what makes that go quicker.
At the beginning of the year here at Wayzata High School, it took students about 20 minutes to get through this lunch line. Now, on average, thanks to some of the efficiencies put into place, students can make it through in 15 minutes.
As the school year goes on, lunchroom staff plan to make additional tweaks to lessen line time, knowing that feeding a student's body can be just as important as their mind.
We're thrilled to feed the kids. Absolutely.
In Plymouth, Sarah Allen, CCX News.
The Wayzata and Robbinsdale School District also say participation in the free breakfast program has increased at their schools as well. At Wayzata, breakfast has doubled. Robbinsdale has seen a 38% increase.